For the best home health and beauty fragrance products, make sure you go to AshKicking.com.
Hi, you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation. Woo!
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So Danny Garcia does not believe that Mikey Garcia is going to move up to 147 to fight against Errol Spence. In fact, Danny Garcia's exact words was, he ain't moving up to 147. He's just talking. He's just talking. He's just trying to pull a Floyd Mayweather, is what Danny Garcia said. And I don't understand what he meant when he said that. Pull a Mayweather. Since when has Floyd Mayweather been known for just calling out people that he really doesn't want to fight? That doesn't make any sense to me. Nevertheless, I believe that Mikey Garcia is very serious about the Errol Spence fight. In fact, Mikey Garcia, he done went too far. I mean, he done went to the point of no return when it comes to calling out Errol Spence. It's too late for him to pull out. Now, I mean, anything is possible and he can pull out, but I believe it's too late for him to pull out. And once again, Mikey Garcia is driven by his Mexican pride. So I don't believe he's going to, pull out. Something else that Danny Garcia said in this interview, he said, I don't know. He said, it's just a weird matchup. I don't know if Danny Garcia truly believes that Mikey is not going to move up to 154. But I tell you this, Mikey Garcia moving up 2 weight classes to fight the most avoided fighter in the sport of boxing, it really makes other welterweights a little bit uncomfortable. Because there's no doubt about it, deep down, these welterweights, they understand how that looks. If a lightweight jumped up 2 weight classes and was willing to fight the guy that no one else was willing to jump in the ring and fight, these welterweights understand that that puts more pressure on them to fight against Errol Spence. And I keep saying you have a lightweight jumping up to welterweight, but actually I keep forgetting Mikey Garcia, he has already fought at 140 twice. So really it's a junior welterweight moving up to welterweight. But nevertheless, this is what Danny Garcia had to say. Like I said before, I mean, it's clear to me that Mikey Garcia is not just blowing smoke when he says this. In fact, the man wants smoke, okay? He wants that real smoke against #man down Errol Spence. Something else I want to say, I'm hearing a lot of Mikey Garcia fans say they don't want to see this fight. They don't want to see this fight. Understandable. But I just want to say for the record, I have never said I did not want to see a fight, regardless if it was someone moving up 2 weight classes, someone moving up in weight to fight someone. Because realistically, just starting with Andre Ward, it was unnecessary. Andre Ward didn't have to move up to light heavyweight to fight the bigger, much more dangerous Sergey Kovalev. But I never said I don't want to see the fight. Even though I knew it was going to be an uphill battle for Andre Ward, I never said I don't want to see the fight, right? When Rigo moved up 2 weight classes to fight against Lomachenko, did you ever hear me say I don't want to see this fight? Rigo is the older man, he's shorter, he has to move up 2 weight classes. No, I never said that. I wanted to see Rigo versus Lomachenko, right? And even though Mayweather versus Golovkin, even though it was unnecessary, if I heard Floyd Mayweather say, I want to fight Gennady Golovkin, you would never hear me make a video telling you guys, I don't want to see this, guys. I just don't want to see it. And, this is a waste of time, etc., etc. You would never hear me say that. But the funny thing is, the exact same fans that are saying they don't want to see Mikey Garcia versus Errol Spence, these are the same fans that said, why won't Floyd Mayweather fight Golovkin? See, Floyd won't fight Golovkin because he's a coward. These are the exact same fans that were saying this. It's hypocritical on so many levels, I tell you. On so many levels. But like I said before, man, not comparing Mikey Garcia to Roberto Duran or Shane Mosley. But it's important to note that Shane Mosley and Roberto Duran, they moved up 2 weight classes from lightweight to welterweight to fight against De La Hoya and Sugar Ray Leonard. And these were all fights that we looked forward to watching. Once again, I want to emphasize when I say this, I never said that Errol Spence beating Mikey Garcia, it will catapult Errol Spence's pound-for-pound status to where now he becomes the pound-for-pound #1 king in the world. No. It's not going to do that. But what it will do is it will get Errol Spence more exposure. It'll bring him closer to becoming a superstar in the sport of boxing because he's going to be introduced to new boxing fans. There's no doubt about it. Mikey Garcia has much more to gain in this situation as opposed to Errol Spence. If Mikey Garcia beats Errol Spence, it's argued that he's #1, #2 pound for pound the best fighter in the world. Okay? If he somehow survives 12 rounds with Errol Spence, that would be a victory within itself for Mikey Garcia just to survive. So Mikey Garcia is in what I like to call a win-win-lose situation against Errol Spence. Now, once again, I know some Mikey Garcia fans are saying watch this fight or they don't want this fight to happen because they feel Mikey Garcia will lose almost sure. But once again, you have never heard me say I don't want a fight to happen. Regardless if the guy I'm rooting for has a very good chance of losing, I still want to see a great fight. I understand Mikey Garcia fans, they feel they don't want to see Mikey Garcia get knocked out. They don't want to see him lose his undefeated record. There's a lot of concerns if you're a Mikey Garcia fan and you know he's going in the ring with Errol Spence. Because I tell you right now, I think Errol Spence would knock out Keith Thurman. And if Errol Spence can knock out Keith Thurman, he can certainly knock out Mikey Garcia. But it should be an interesting fight. Once again, I look forward to this fight being signed. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. See the fight. Even though I knew it was going to be an uphill battle for Andre Ward, I never said I don't want to see the fight, right? When Rigo moved up 2 weight classes to fight against Lomachenko, did you ever hear me say I don't want to see this fight? Rigo is the older man. He's shorter. He has to move up 2 weight classes. No, I never said that. I want